What's up, everybody? This is Sam from BMW Motorcycles of Walnut Creek, and this is the 2018 BMW R9T Urban GS. Gosh, barely out of the parking lot, and I can already tell you this is a really neat motorcycle. Definitely has that GS feel. I'm sitting upright, very neutral in the seating position. Wide handlebar, tall enough that it feels very comfortable. This variation of the R9T is reminiscent of a bike from the 1980s, the R80 GS, a bike made popular for winning a number of long distance competitions, again during the 80s. Now this R9T Urban GS, it has that retro old school look, but we still have the latest in terms of electronics, ABS brakes, active stability control, heated hand grips, a very comfortable seat. We've got this one equipped with the off-road wheels, cross spokes, tubeless tires, 19-inch up front with a 17-inch out back, and then a lot of the same stuff that the R9T is famous for in terms of the shaft drive, the opposed twin oil head motor, producing 110 horsepower and 86 foot-pounds of torque. Bike feels very stable at speed, rather maneuverable, and you can tell the bike's got some suspension to it. So I love that it's called the Urban GS. And you know, I can see this being a fantastic bike even if it never sees the dirt. I don't think they were this nice back in the 80s. You know, great bike for its time, but it's tough to beat this fuel injection. The power delivery is rather smooth and consistent on the bike. Very torquey motor. Excellent brakes. There are some slight variations on this bike. You'll see the differences are going to be the higher placed beak on the bike, giving it more of an off-road look. We've got a little bit of a fairing on the bike surrounding the headlight, again reminiscent to that R80 GS style, as well as the paint job, the blue and white, and the red seat. I think they did a fine job getting retro on this bike, and it feels great to ride. Even the exhaust has a nice note to it, and this is the standard exhaust on the bike. Yeah, this bike feels really good, guys. Now, when you order the R9T GS, you have the option on the wheels as well as the option on the tires. And we've got this one outfitted with the Metzler Z8 Sport Tech tires. A very nice tire on the street. You get life out of them, and they are confidence inspiring. I run those on my standard R9T, and I've been very impressed with them. Now, the R9T Urban GS also has the option of the active stability control, which is a great safety feature in the event that the rear wheel begins to spin faster than the front. The bike senses that and adjusts the amount of power to the rear wheel, giving a chance at regaining stability. I love how the single speedometer gauge looks as well. Very nice. Oh yeah, very responsive motorcycle. In terms of power, very nice. Brakes feel good. Just very well balanced motorcycle, guys. Has a very aggressive exhaust note. The bike sounds mean. I think they hit the nail on the head designing that exhaust. It's going to be the same pipe we see on the R9T Pure, just more of a standard factory piece, but again, the sound out of it is fantastic. Yeah, it feels really good, guys. The R9T Urban GS is also equipped with the standard forks, and they use a really neat gator on there, giving it that retro look. Looks like a proper enduro with that setup. Stand-up position feels very good on the bike as well. But you know, that could be in the eye of the beholder. I'm not a real tall guy, but I think the handlebar placement's just right. Gosh, I love the style. I love the white tank, the throwback paint scheme. And this bike does have the ability to disengage the ABS as you arrive to your off-road destination. You can turn the ABS off, have some fun, and then anytime you restart the bike, it's going to go ahead and reactivate the ABS system. This is a cool bike, man.